Hey guys, what's up? It's Keaton here from TechSmart. Today we are going to be looking at an application called Worldictionary by WorldCard. Before we go any further into this review, I would like to note that it does cost $7.99 in the App Store, and you can find that in your local App Store on your iDevice. Let's get into it. You first touch into it, you're greeted with this small screen, and then you have this magnifier right here with some text right here saying, tap the button. Then take or load a picture into the sentence translation mode. So what this does is you can put a word up to the magnifying glass using your camera on your iDevice if it has a camera, and it will translate the word, or hopefully it does. I will get into the pros and cons to this application later in the video, but let's see if the magnifying glass does work. So I have a list of words. I just, wanted to get going. I got confused, bad and phone, and we are going to be doing a English to Spanish translation. I had that right there. So let's see. So I'm going to actually tilt this. I got confused going that way. See if it recognizes it. And I'll go a little bit more out to see if it does. And it's not doing a good job recognizing it. I mean, it's about a 1 in a million shot it will ever. It's about 1 in 100 shot that it's going to recognize it. See if it does bad. And then down here is where you will see the word, if it does actually translate. So we got malo there. I don't speak Spanish or speak Italian, actually. That's the language I do take in my school. See if it does phone. See, look what it's coming up with, like, really? Maybe my handwriting's horrible, I don't know. Alright, so as you can see, the magnifying capabilities are not too good on the on this application. It's not my phone because I have a 8 megapixel camera on the back with a total of 5 lenses, so it's not that, and it looks very crystal clear, at least what I'm seeing. Maybe it's my horrible handwriting, I'm not too sure. So they have another capability in case it's just not recognizing it and you need to know that word, and you can look it up. So let's look up phone. There's one thing I did want to know. I'm looking through the viewfinder, so I won't do that. Phone, I'm just going to hit phone there. And there, right then and there, we see the definition. And then we can go to a Wikipedia link, a Google link, or a YouTube link, which I do find very helpful. And I type in phone, it gives me the translation, then it'll give you a little bit more about the word itself. So I did find this very useful. So, I mean, that's really the whole basics of the apps. Then you can go into the book right here, and it'll show you you're confused. It won't show you that you're confused, but it'll show you your history. If you go here, you can go to your camera albums if you did already take a picture of a word you wanted to know. Or you can go to this little ribbon kind of thing, and you can bookmark a word if it's commonly used or something you commonly got to look back to. But hopefully, if it's something you're looking back to constantly, you will finally memorize it. So down here we have the settings tab, and then you got your help and about, and you get the save image to photos, which that's something you want to turn off, because when I'm doing words or looking at words, I don't really want it to be saved to my photos list to where I actually keep the photos that I would like. So that is one thing to keep in mind. So let's go into an overview of this application. Is it worth it? In my opinion, no. $7.99 for an app is quite pricey, and I've seen some other applications like this that are a lot better. You can use the Google Translate, which is not very accurate in my opinion. You can use that sometimes for some words it's right, for most words it's not. You can use that, but it does run off Google Translate, so just keep in mind of that. But $7.99 is quite pricey. Running up to $8, that's not a cheap application. For what you can do on the internet in about a mere maybe 5-10 seconds, is a lot cheaper and more affordable. It's actually free, but not with the data plan, than actually buying it for $7.99. If they fix the camera capabilities, and maybe just my handwriting's horrible or whatever, but I think they should fix that definitely, because if you could actually identify it with the magnifying glass properly and it would identify my words, I would definitely consider buying the application. So stay tuned for an update if you do have it. Please be sure to check out other WorldCard apps, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.